Hey Meta, make a video. Well, the river's up a little bit. See if we can catch some lures. Oh yeah, this is good. So I'm gonna start off with an empty box. Let's see what we're gonna find. Hey, who's that? All right, whoever it is, I hope you like some magnet fishing. We're about to get her done. I don't know how this is gonna go, but let's hope for the best. Hopefully, I don't lose my magnet. I did use a anti-seize, not anti-seize, but thread lock. All right. This is the last time this rope is going to look this good. Let me take a picture of this. Hold on. All right, let's go for it. Who's ready? I got an empty tackle box. I want to fill it out by the end of the day. I mean, not the end of the day, the next 20 minutes. First throw, I guarantee I'm going to have something. Hold on. Let me loosen this rip cord up. 1 second, guys. I don't want to make a mess of this. This cord is no joke. I think it's like, this thing is long. Okay, I think we're almost ready to throw. All right. Almost ready to throw. Hey, what's going on, Paul? Look what I'm doing, buddy. I got a magnet. It just rained. You know how long I was waiting for? So you're a monster, dude. I can't believe you caught 7 sturgeon. You caught even more. All right, let's see if we get a lure on the first cast. I know there's a ton of trout lures here. Maybe not on the first cast, but we'll get the honey hole soon. All right, we got nothing in the first cast. I didn't go to the main hole I want to fish, but this is a pretty good hole. I gotta tell you, Paul, I've never seen a person. I saw you catch like 7. That was crazy. No trout lures. Oh wait, no. I thought I had something. Hold on. Let it fly. I'm surprised. I usually just find lures here while I'm walking. Let me read the chat real quick. Hold on, we might have something. Hold on. I can't believe I haven't caught anything yet. I guess the river washed everything down. Look, I'm catching rock that probably have iron in them. That's so cool. Oh my god, look at these stones. What does that mean if I'm catching stuff on a trout magnet that are rocks? What does that mean? I'll throw one in my pocket just in case. Look, these rocks, they just stick into the magnet. You ever seen that? This is nuts. I've never seen that. I guess it's very ferrous. Is that the word? Ferrous? Like the Ferris wheel? Oh, hold on. That was a bad throw. Yeah, we just had some crazy rain. The rain I was asking for. Let me read the chat real quick. Well, wait. So you caught what's the caught today? Near. What's going on, Ireland? What's going on, Nora? I don't know if I can catch something. I'm kind of surprised I didn't catch anything yet. This place is very known for having lures. I'm just gonna check these leaf piles. Hold on. No, I got nothing, which is pretty bad, considering that I should be getting something. Hold on. One second, guys. This is my first time magnet fishing in many, many years. I'm really surprised I haven't caught anything yet. Thanks for the likes, by the way. I appreciate it. Oh, wow. More rocks. So I guess these rocks have a ton of metal in them. See that? Oh, well, this is a little upsetting. Let me read the chat while the line goes. No, I hope I don't catch a gun because that. Yeah, I know. I wanted to do this for such a long time, and right now is probably the only time to do it because I don't want to be. Oh, dude, look at that branch coming down. Let me get my magnet out before it comes. Because today it finally rained for the first time in like months. And I figured nobody was going to be fishing today. So I'm like, I don't want to disturb the fishermen. So I'm like, let me go down there and try magnet fishing. All right, let's go to the honey hole. Or at least that's what I call it. Give me a second. Try this. And I had this magnet. So it's a pretty strong magnet. I think it's like 1,500 pounds or something. But dude, I still can't believe those people in the chat. If you guys like sturgeons, like the fish, Paul here, the guy that's commenting, he's from Netherlands and he has a beautiful channel, and he caught 7 sturgeon on live today. Granted, it was from a stocked pond, but still. And Paul, I gotta tell you something, man. You got please make sure you lift with your legs. They actually gave us a whole class about how to fireman medic. They trained us. They gave us a whole class how you never lift with your back, and that was a great class. Please lift with your legs. Make it look like you're doing Olympic squats. Hold on, let me read the chat real quick. I'm just reeling up this rope. There's like I don't know how many feet of rope I have. All right, I'm good. All right, let me check the chat. That's crazy. Yeah, it's Magneet, Rainy Girl. Hey, Drac. Is it still lagging? Hold on, let me get to a higher ground. I'm sorry. Uh, oh, I know why I was lagging. I was under a bridge. Give me a sec. Is it better now? All right, so we still got our magnet. I know there's a ton of stuff usually over there. Hmm. You know what? There's a good spot we can throw. Hold on. Look at that thing in the water. Yeah, I can't believe you caught a 120-pound fish directly on the live stream. That's insane. I just felt so bad for your back that I had to say something today. Oh, look, there's a there's a trout magnet just hanging out there. Should we go grab it? Let's give me my first free lure. I'm probably gonna fall in. You see that? I have my boots on, so I don't really mind it. Oh, it's just this person was lazy. Look, here we go. I feel like I'm mushroom picking for lures. Okay, what do we got? Okay, Paul, give us the breakdown. This almost looks like my setup. We got a little hook with yeah. So that's our first catch of the day. And where did the bobber just go? I just had the bobber. That was my most important thing I wanted to keep. And I guess the bobber is somewhere down there. Oh man. Oh look, and I found a spinner. I think I'm doing a better job just walking around looking for things than throwing a magnet. So yeah, we are cleaning up the environment. I don't know where the bobber went. That's a little upsetting. I just had that. Oh, it's down there. Nah, I don't want to go down there right now. What's going on? What's going on, as a show? How you doing? I'm sorry to show you my ugly mug today, but let's change up a spot real quick and try to get something else. Hold on. Give me a sec. I actually brought a whole empty tackle box. You see that? Hold on. Just gonna throw some stuff. Everything. I thought I was gonna get more stuff right away, but let's keep going. I'm actually just gonna maybe eat it out from here. I just don't want to get it stuck. Hold on. Hadouken. This is actually very relaxing. That should be some sort of therapy by throwing stuff in the river and being able to pull that back out. It's very therapeutic as long as you don't fall in. All right. Actually, we're gonna. Hmm, now we got nothing again. We just have a lot of ferrous sand. Hmm. Makes me wonder. Oh, look, I'm telling you, I find things just looking on the ground. Look what I found. That's the next one, right? Look, just lead weights everywhere. I know lead is not magnetized, so. But while I'm throwing, I'm also looking down and looking what I'm finding. Uh, I'm more concerned. I just want to clean up the place anyway, so I figure it'd be more fun if we do magnet fishing. Yo, what's going on, man? Ryan, how awesome was Paul's live stream today with them big boy fish? Look what I'm doing. I'm magnet fishing. You know what? There's something about just being able to do one of these. I wanted to find some trout lures, but I think for some reason they're not here. There should be a gazillion of them here right now. I really want to try magnet fishing, and today's probably the only day I can do it without disturbing other fishermen because nobody's here. See what we got. Nothing. Nada. Hmm. So yeah, Paul definitely put on a show for us today. I've never, like I said, for us in the United States, sturgeon is like a forbidden fruit. You're not even allowed to touch them. Like I said, there's signs on the beach that say if you catch a sturgeon, you have to cut the line. No pictures, no nothing. And especially, and it's very, very like heavily regulated. Hold on. The only problem with magnet fishing that people don't tell you about is that this line that you have to drag around is kind of long. Hold on. I found more things by just using my eyes than throwing a magnet, which is kind of upsetting. And it's kind of ironic. But there's a good spot here. I think we'll get something here because this is where everybody fishes. You see this little ledge? As long as I don't become part of the river, I think we're gonna be good. You see these like tops from the power bait containers? All right, hold on. Let's just make sure I don't fall in. Yeah, there has to be something here. I mean, I'm not gonna say anything anymore. And I think this thing just fell in the river. Hold on. Give me a second, guys. Let me just test the waters here. Oh yeah, it's super deep here. Yeah, look what I'm catching. I guess it's these ferrous rocks that have a part of, like a lot of metal ore in them. Look, they're getting stuck. That's so cool, man. Magnet fishing is kind of cool. I like it. Oh, all right. Next thing you know, I'm gonna pull up a lure with a trout on it. I actually would not be surprised if that might happen here in Jersey. It's either gonna be that, a gun, or a buddy. Hold on, we got something. I think it's more rocks. Yeah, it's more rocks. I mean, I guess my guess was wrong. I really thought I was gonna be pulling up lures here. That's why I went out and bought a magnet. Hmm, that's so strange. But thanks for those in the chat. Oh yeah, if you have cars in there, dude, this magnet is like 1,500 pounds. I'll be able to pull out like if somebody dropped down like maybe like a M60 machine gun, I'd be able maybe to pull that out. But I ain't pulling up a car. I'll tell you that. Because these magnets, once they latch on, they stay on, man. I think magnet fishing is a little overrated, but YouTubers make you at a place where a gazillion people fish every day, and we're not catching much. Like I caught more things by just looking from my feet than dragging a magnet. That's actually very interesting. That is very interesting. Oh, look, I have a friend. See, if I was wrong right now, I'd be worried because he got alligators around him. But here, I'm not worried about anything. I'm also stuck on this. Yeah, so last time we also went magnet fishing, it wasn't that exciting either. That's why we kind of abandoned it. I know, I was so excited for this stream. So far, nothing substantial was found. Oh, wait, hold on, we got something. No, do we? No, we have another rock. I might as well just open up like a one of those ore refineries because I probably found like 3 pounds of natural iron so far. What's going on, Sage? Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm boring you guys to death, but I'm gonna throw a couple more times. I can probably do this for another like 15 minutes or so. Let's go. Maybe we'll find something. Maybe we'll have a strong comeback. As long as I don't throw myself in the river. That'll get me some likes, right? Hmm. Give me a second. Let me see where that tackle box. Oh yeah, throw it in the bag. Garbage container. I'm gonna wash my backpack anyway today, so I'm just gonna throw that inside and empty it out at home. No, dude, this has high potential for expedited travel into the river. Let's see what we got. You see how dangerous this is? Do you have any expert magnet fishermen in the chat? Anybody knows what they're doing, unlike me? No, I still got nothing. I guess maybe because it rained so hard, everything got kind of washed away. I mean, this is a ton of fun. If you have a magnet fishing kit or you want to buy one, it's very relaxing. The only problem is you're probably not going to catch much unless you're like in the city. Look, I'm catching pebbles. Look, it just sticks to the magnet. Uh, Actually, it's funny. You guys want to see something? Let me cast this in. Hold on. Watch this. His lure's hanging on the tree everywhere. You see that? One. This is why I came magnet fishing here. See that line? I don't want to reach that far. But there's a line there. There's a lure hanging over there. I bet you if we just look to the left, oh, there's a bobber there. There's another bobber over there. It's crazy. Yeah, I was at the bridge, but it's super shallow. What's going on, Jesus? Uh, I gotta add you as a moderator. All right, let's see. We're gonna pull up. Oh wait, I got fishing line, guys. Hold on. Oh man, I never get tired of this place. Look, I found a fishing line. Where do you think that leads? Hold on. We got a light one, boys. I don't know where that goes. Oh look, I pulled up a bunch of fishing line. So I guess one bird saved. It's crazy. People are just so unattentive with this stuff. They just, yeah, it's a bunch of fishing line mess. Hopefully that's not a snake. All right, I'm gonna throw that out. Might as well do something, right? All right, 1 second. All right, let me throw this by my backpack. Good. Now let's pull out the magnet. I feel like I'm fishing for a sturgeon myself right now. Let me check the chat. You got it. Yeah, I fished under the bridge. That's where I don't have a good connection. That's why I stopped. I appreciate the kind words finding you on this journey. Thank you very much. I know it's not very entertaining because we haven't found a substantial lure yet, but I can probably do this for a little bit longer. Man, so I guess this goes to show you guys, those who want to try magnet fishing, come into magnet fishing with zero expectations. Because I came in here thinking I got this place on lockdown because there's so many lures that get lost here, and we got absolutely nothing. Like I just threw it where the stuff piles up. Maybe we'll get something there. But I was 1,000% confident we were gonna catch something today, and we absolutely got skanked. I mean, I still have hope. Maybe we'll come back around. Like maybe I'll find a spinner. No, wait. Oh, we got a hook. Look at that. Okay, this is pretty pathetic. We got a hook. Okay, so you can't say I didn't catch anything. Look, that's funny. This is almost like a punch in the gut. And you see all the stuff that on that's actually raw metal. I mean, not raw, but still, like it's sticking to the magnet. All right, we need something for the hook, right? Oh, look, somebody was nice enough to leave us some braid here. You see, it's amazing. So we found some braid. We found a hook. Might as well clean the place up. I think if I just round the magnet over these leaves, maybe I'll catch something. Nah. All right. Well, the hook I'm gonna throw out. I'm gonna throw out this braid. I think somebody actually left like a hand line here overnight. I don't know why, but oh look, we got a bottle. Hold on, there's a garbage can. Let me just toss this out real quick. I don't want to put this in my backpack. Look, this is how hard it is. All you gotta do, you gotta stomp those two little feet and throw it in the garbage, and people can't do it. I guess grumpy's in the name, right? This is all they had to do. This is how hard this is. Sorry, we'll do it for you, Paul. Yeah, I know. We're cleaning up Jersey. Next thing you know, we're gonna. Oh man, it's just so pathetic. And then I'm not saying I'm a great human, but you everybody, people know that everybody fishes here. Hold on, we can do this for a couple more minutes. I gotta go. I gotta go and grab my kid soon from his basketball practice. All right, so I'm just gonna eat this out there again. I mean, we had good luck over there in that pile. I just don't want to get stuck in there. Let's do it again. So yeah, I'm gonna repeat myself for those people that are new in the chat. If you saw a bunch of those cool magnet fishing videos on Instagram and TikTok and whatnot, thanks. I appreciate it. Yeah, if you saw all those cool videos where people are pulling up gun cases with guns and stuff, don't let that fool you. I came out to a place where there has to be at least, I'm gonna say at least 20, 30 lures lost per day during trout fishing season. Granted that it rained, and I'm throwing a very heavy magnet, and I caught one dinky size 6 hook. So that means that magnet fishing looks really cool in videos, but it's probably a grind. We probably have to magnet fish here for like 8, 9 hours to get something substantial. That's a deep hole right there. Let's try that. Oh, look, I'm sure that's once again from a power bait container. So like this is all people fishing for trout. It's just so stupid. All right, let's see. What do you guys think? We're gonna get something? Oh, New Jersey treasures. Please, Snooky. Yeah. I really just want to find one spinner just so I can say I was uh, mildly successful. Let's do it again. I'm gonna toss it right against the bank. Okay, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. You gotta give that to me. And for those that never been on my stream, we usually fish. We fish in the ocean. We fish in the kayak. We fish in the bank. We fish in the water. Today's the first time I'm magnet fishing. Usually have better luck fishing for fish. Huh. Stuck to something. Hold on. Let's see. Wow, this is basically, yeah, man. I definitely got sold this whole magnet fishing story on social media. Oh, hold on. Let's see, what is that? I'm not touching that. Hold on. Right along the bank. I wonder how good the connection has to be between the piece of metal that's under the water and my magnet to pull it out. But we're pulling up rocks, so it's not supposed to be like super tight. Okay, come on. At this point, I'll sell for Snooky. Hold on. We pulled up a we pulled up a root, and we pulled up nothing else. Okay, this is gonna be my last cast. Oh shit! I thought somebody was standing behind me. That was my jacket that I just hung up. I was goddamn it. It must be the FBI now, waiting for me to pull up that. Who's that guy that got nobody can find his body? That used to be mafia don or like the union guy. Jimmy Hoffa. We're looking for Jimmy Hoffa. All right. Yeah, it's getting dark. I don't want to. An area we fish on the river. Tom says, yeah. Wow, that sucks, Ryan. I'm sorry. Yeah, Tali, you're basically experiencing magnet fishing in real life with one of the grumpiest people you can meet. It's like those, I don't, I met my wife when I was, when I was very little, so I never dated, but I guess this is like one of those like Tinder dating stories where it looks really good online, man, but here we go, and it's all muddy and you can't catch anything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, I definitely got catfished, no pun intended, by magnet fishing, and I definitely oversold it to my subscribers. Here, hold on, one more cast, last one. This one's for you guys. I gotta tell you, it's quite enjoyable throwing crap in the water and being able to pull it back up. There's something about it. I think we can sell this to upscale Caucasian ladies at some sort of expensive resort. Magnet fishing for your pleasure. All right, this is my last cast. I'm getting rowdy. You can tell. We're gonna bounce out of here. I'm gonna pick up a couple more pieces of trash. There's definitely a pleasure in tossing this crap in the water, but look, you see this? We're like building up this sediment of that obviously some ferrous material in it. And look, but we keep finding. We probably can find more crap here just doing this and just doing the old yeet around. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was right. I just found a hook. You see that? See, Grand York was right on the money with that one. Look, we just found a hook, and it's a nice one too. All right, so Grand York said maybe we. Oh, see right there, I found a lead weight, and I found another hook. Okay, so it looks like magnet fishing definitely catfishing of the industry. I'm just dragging the magnet around next to me. Anyways, let's get out of here. My ADHD is taking over. Let's grab this trash. Oh, I found another weight. Hold on. It's getting really dark, so I'll show you. That's the lead weight I just found. I'm just going to toss this. I really don't have time to put it in a tackle box. I'm going to toss all this crap into my handy dandy Coleman backpack. And we're going to hit the road. You see this? That's what they don't show you on those cool magnet fishing videos. You got to deal with a bunch of rope. So yeah, we magnet fished, and then I just ran around on the bank and found more stuff than we found in the river. Yeah, look at this. This is definitely like one of those Tinder pictures. That's what is. Hold on. We got to go before the Secret Service shows up. We're like 2 miles away from Trump National, throwing magnets in the river. You never know. Grumpy Orca might be compromising national security right here with two hooks. All right. Let's. All right. Well, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. We're gonna try it again. I mean, at this point, I'm married to the magnet, so I can't return it, right? So, but you know what? These guys were nice enough to put that bucket of spackle next to the Like I don't know what they were thinking either, but they did put that nice bucket of speckle right next to the trash can. All right, listen. For those of you that are new, I don't usually do this. I know that's what people usually say, but uh, we fish. We might fish tomorrow. I'm not fishing next week, but we live stream fishing. We have a lot of fun. We're family friendly. Join up, and my subscribers and my people in my live streams are the best people in the world. I declare that. I love you guys. See you later. Have a good night.